Andrew here. I'm just hiking in the Northwest at a beautiful location near Tillamook and Pacific City, and between the two. I've been camping out here, having a great time with my kids, and decided to go for a little hike and training for my Africa trip. And yeah, it's just a beautiful day for this. The sun is out, but it's not too blazing hot. There's a nice cool breeze keeping me cool. So just a perfect weather for a hike. You can see off here in the background, there's a bay right here and a peninsula right here that jets out. And I think it's this peninsula, or it's the next one just north of here, but I did some training out on it when I was in the military. I was a survival instructor for the Air Force, and what they did is, to become a survival instructor, they took us out to each of the environments, and we had to live in each of the environments. One of those environments being the coastal region, so we come out here to the coast, lived off of here. Great. It's actually really easy to live on the coast because there's so many resources, stuff that floats up on the beach, so much food that's available. It's just it has a plethora of resources that makes it real easy to survive. I remember eating a lot of protein. We ate a lot of protein out here because it was so easy to collect from the ocean and from the peninsula. It was real easy to collect that type of food, and so I ate a lot of protein when we were out here. Great experience, really enjoyed it. So it's bringing back lots of memories. As I was hiking along, I was thinking about my Africa trip. I'm really excited about my Africa trip. I've been preparing, doing a lot of things in preparation for my Africa trip. And I wanted to share a little bit about why I've decided to take this Africa trip and what I'm gonna be doing there, and yeah, just a little bit of background about it. One thing that I really believe in, and things that I try to implement in my life, is to be not just a consumer in life, not just to go around and consume things and be selfish and just everything is for my benefit, but instead try to give back to other people in some way. And I do that a lot in my community, but I also think that United States is a very rich nation. If you make more than $32,000 a year, then you are in the top 1% of the world. And so really, we are just such a wealthy nation, and we make so much money, and we live better than kings and queens did years and years and years ago, and that they lived in drafty castles, where I have a nice air-conditioned apartment when it's hot, and the heaters when it's cold. Yeah, sure that they got waited on them. People would serve them. However, you go to restaurants and people serve us here, and we have just so much variety in food all year round available to us. So it's quite amazing how much resources we have available to us, and we just live really wealthy. And so it's been something that I've really wanted to do, is go overseas and help overseas more. So I sponsor a few children in my kids' names, and also I've been wanting to take a service trip. I wanted to take an extended service trip, but because I've got kids, I'm just not able to go away for any long extended period of time. They couldn't go away for years to help out overseas. So I'm going to be taking a smaller trip to do that over in Africa, and I'm really excited, really looking forward to this trip. One thing that, as I'm hiking along, one thing that I've been doing is drinking a lot of water. I stay really hydrated. When I was in the military, that's one thing we really pushed. If anything went wrong, we said, well, you're dehydrated. Didn't matter what it was, you're just dehydrated. You need to drink more water. I lived in the Northwest all my life, the Portland Northwest. There's never been a lack of water here. It's such a basic need and so important. As I'm traveling to work, I try to drink a 32-ounce bottle of water before I get to work, just so I'm starting out the day right. So it saddens me to hear where other countries are struggling even to meet their basic need. There's other people in the world that are struggling just to get water. It's so easy to take water for granted. I mean, we water our lawns with it, and we drink it whenever we want, and it's available everywhere we go. Well, not all countries are that way. Not all places have clean water where they can drink. How do you live? How do you progress forward when you're struggling meeting the most one of the most basic needs. I mean, you've got air that you need, and the next one on the list is water. And there's so many people that struggle to get water. The thing that comes into mind is Africa. Africa struggles to get water in many of their regions, and so I wanted to help out with that. I found an organization, Living Water International, that helps supply water and builds wells for people in other countries. And so I went to them and said, I want to raise money for a well, and I raised $20,000 for this well. So thanks for all those who helped contribute to this well. I really appreciate your contributions. I'm really excited to go over and help build the well. It's going to be really exciting. I'm leaving here in about 6 weeks. 6 weeks, I get onto a plane to fly over, help drill the well and help establish it and teach some hygiene. In future videos, I will explain a little more what I'm doing with the building the well, but I decided to extend the trip a little bit longer, have some fun while I'm over there. So I'm going to hike Kilimanjaro. Really excited about hiking it. I think it's going to be a good challenge for me, and then I'm going to go to Zanzibar and spend a little bit of time in Zanzibar. I'm going to be gone for about 3.5, almost 4 weeks, and we'll see what comes of this adventure. So I'm going to be video documenting all of this, so I'll be posting this as I go along, be able to share with others my experiences and what I've been going through. So looking forward to showing you my videos, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk with you later. For other great videos and resources, visit lifesurgeacademy.com. Don't forget to like this video if you got something out of it, and subscribe to this channel.